What's up folks, welcome to a brand new video. We've got one of the most hotly anticipated polls coming tonight, the MRP poll from YouGov. It's the one that in 2017 got the prediction right for a hung parliament. It was the only one to get it right, so a lot of people have been looking forward to this one, and it's good news if you're a Tory supporter. Through the article it says Boris Johnson would swoop to a comfortable victory in new polling, with Labour losing more than 50 seats compared to 2017, which makes it very close to their worst ever performance in a general election. The Conservatives are set to win 359 seats according to this new poll, giving Boris Johnson a majority of 68. The MRP poll for the Times also puts Labour on 211 seats, a loss of more than 50 MPs. In the last parliament they had 262 seats. Also, Labour's worst performance ever, I do believe, was Michael Foot, or one of the worst performances ever was definitely Michael Foot, and he only got 203, so they'd only be 8 short of one of their worst performances ever. The polling method is seen as authoritative because it predicted the hung parliament that was likely in 2017, and it was proved correct. The model questioned 100,000 people over the course of 7 days and adapted answers to account for age, gender, voting history and local political circumstances in individual constituencies. Basically that means it's included the Brexit Party and all the 317 constituencies that they pulled out of that Tories already have MPs in, so it's included data like that in this. That's why it's regarded as so important, this one is. It comes after polling by Sky News and YouGov showed Mr Johnson was holding on to his lead, and it was Lib Dems who appeared to be squeezed. They dropped by 3 points, which is within the margin of error, but may cause concern in the party which started the campaign so convinced of making big gains from the Conservatives. Labour's red wall may just crumble according to this poll. Tory gains from Labour include Tom Watson's vacated seat West Brom, Caroline Flint's Don Valley seat. They're also closing in on Tony Blair's previously held Sedgefield seat. They could also pick up Barrow and Furness, Wakefield, Ashfield, Bishop Auckland, Dudley North, Derby North, Bassetlaw, Great Grimsby, Stoke-on-Trent North, Stoke-on-Trent Central, Crewe and Nantwich, Darlington, Scunthorpe, Workington, Ipswich and Lee. The Tories could even gain Norman Lamb's seat in North Norfolk. These are massive swathes of Labour heartlands in the Midlands and further north. A total of 44 constituencies are on the verge of moving from Labour to Conservative. That's insane. And for the Lib Dems, it doesn't get any better. They're set to gain just one extra seat on their 2017 general election performance, with only 13 seats, and every single Lib Dem defector is set to lose in their constituency. Ha! The Lib Dems could also lose Eastbourne, but gain St Albans, Richmond Park, Cheltenham and Sheffield Hallam, Nick Cledd's seat that is. There's some fantastic news regarding other anti-democrats too. In the independents, folks like Subrig, Gork, Shuker and Grieve are all set to lose their seats as well. Bloody brilliant, isn't it? Sadly, the Honourable Frank Field is set to lose his seat as well, which is crazy stuff, considering Field's been MP for Birkenhead since 1979. That one's a little bit sad for me. But if you look at this map that we've got here, it's how are these Tory? What happened here in the Midlands? This is crazy to see. The Tories should never be winning these seats. These are Labour heartlands, and if Labour don't get their act together very soon, which I can't imagine is going to happen, they just don't have it in them. Jeremy Corbyn does not resonate with the working class of this country, and the Tories look like they're on the verge of taking this election. Of course, people shouldn't get complacent. Tories did mess it up in 2017 under Theresa May, but Boris Johnson's not Theresa May. He's a better campaigner, he's not as wooden, and more people seem to be aware of Jeremy Corbyn and Labour's plans ever since the conference where they decided they were going to back a second referendum. They know which way it's going now. They know that Jeremy might be a Brexiteer, but his whole party wants to stay in the EU, and that's the policy that they're basically going for. They're just being a bit cloak and dagger about it with this second referendum bollocks. I'm quietly confident that enough people won't fall for that nonsense. We'll end up with a safe Tory majority and we can get Brexit finished. Anyway, that's it for tonight, folks. Take it easy.